I'm at the intersection of West 12th Street and Patterson Street in Newport is where police say a 14-year-old boy was shot. Pierce Township police say they discovered the body of 43-year-old Kenneth Eva in a shipping container. You can actually see a pretty grandiose visual display behind me with balloons, candles, and her picture. I can tell you the entire perimeter around Lunken Airport is blocked off. You can take a look behind me as Cincinnati police investigate what they are calling a serious crash. Arrest reports also indicate that Hernandez was driving with an expired tag and that he did not have a valid driver's license. And right now we are learning that former University of Cincinnati national champion and gold medalist George Wilson has passed away at the age of 81. One man is dead after a shooting in Over the Rhine. Cincinnati police say a 28-year-old man was taken to Christ Hospital late last night, where he later died. Norman tells me though she reported the theft to police, she won't be able to report her package stolen to Amazon until Monday. Nobody matched all 6 numbers last night, but there were winners at lower prize levels, with a few lucky players winning the $1 million prize. We're just outside Holmes High School in Covington. It's where 20-year-old Aubrey McGovney was a former student. She is one of 3 people investigators say were found dead inside a trailer home in Grant County Monday, something loved ones are struggling to come to grips with.
Whole world is crushed. I lost a piece of me. It's all been a blur.
Andrea Fields is heartbroken as she sifts through photos and cards of her youngest daughter, 20-year-old Aubrey McGovney, whose life was cut short January 8th.
Aubrey was sass, but she was the one that would go out of her way to say, I love you. I'm checking in on you. I want to do something with you. She's also part of the ROTC and got an award for being a sharpshooter, so kind of a proud mama moment there.
Grant County deputies say the former Holmes High School student was found dead inside a home in the country living Indian Hill Point Trailer Park, along with 21-year-old David Verdes Dye Jr., who we're told was her boyfriend, and his father, 53-year-old David Verdes Dye Sr. According to the Grant County coroner, they died from suspected carbon monoxide poisoning.
It's obviously very hard on everybody.
Investigators say they found a portable generator running inside the home without opened windows, which they suspect led to the carbon monoxide deaths. We spoke to Logan Willoughby, who tells us David Verdes Lee Dye was his brother, and David Verdes Dye Sr. was his stepfather.
They literally would not leave each other's side. I mean, the love that they had for each other, it's hard to explain. It's hard to put in words.
Willoughby says the entire ordeal has been heart-wrenching for his family and McGovney's family. They tell us David Verdes Lee Dye leaves behind a 6-year-old son, and McGovney also leaves behind a son who turns 1 in February.
It was a dad that was trying to keep his kid and my kid warm, and it's a terrible, terrible accident.
Loved ones hope this tragic accident will serve as an eye-opening lesson for others.
And I do hope that it's something that people can, start to educate themselves on. They got their life stripped from them in a way that, I hope that no one has to ever deal with.
McGovney's family tells me they are planning a private memorial service for her sometime in the near future. Meanwhile, the family of Big David and Little David says they are planning a celebration of life service, which will be held this Sunday at 6 p.m. for both of them. That'll take place at Shiloh Full Gospel in Corinth. Live in Covington, Simone Jameson, Fox 19 Now.
New tonight as well, Hamilton County deputies investigating after they say Florida's missing dog was found at a home here in Anderson Township.
Now the dog has since been reunited with his family.
Simone Jameson spoke with the dog's owner.
And she joins us live.
Trisha robbed the family of a French bulldog. A 1-year-old French bulldog named Biggie tells me he escaped from the backyard of their South Florida home a couple days after Christmas. Then fast forward roughly 2 weeks later, he was here at Cincinnati Animal Care. They say the journey to bring Biggie home was an uphill battle.
Sleep. My kids couldn't sleep. We couldn't eat. My 6-year-old was still calling for him while we were walking our other dog. It was heartbreaking.
Philip Adams tells us his mission to find his family's 1-year-old French bulldog Biggie had been a physical and emotional battle for them after he escaped from the backyard of their South Florida home on December 27th.
Posted flyers, and we joined every lost pet website from here to Louisiana, posted them on everything, had flyers all over the neighborhood, and we didn't get a tip at all.
Adams says about a week later, 2 boys told him they spotted Biggie at a neighbor's house, but that police weren't able to find him there. Adams' family and friends created a GoFundMe, surpassing $2,000 to help bring Biggie home to them.
And I made it my sole purpose to find my dog. And I told my wife, I said, don't cry. I'm going to find him.
Adams says on January 9th, nearly 2 weeks after Biggie's disappearance, a man contacted his family through their GoFundMe page to tell them that their family's French bulldog was no longer in South Florida, but in Cincinnati, Ohio.
I thought it was weird. Took his phone number and his email address and typed it into Google and found out where he lived and who he was. And I called the local police department and asked them to go get my dog.
Cincinnati Animal Care Shelter Director Megan Colville says Hamilton County deputies dropped Biggie off at their shelter on January 10th to hold until Adams could make the trip from South Florida to Cincinnati and reunite with his dog.
Luckily, the dog was in great shape. It doesn't look like anything, bad or nefarious was happening. So we were able to get the dog back to his original owner in good condition, which is all we hope for.
Colville is urging all dog owners to microchip their pets to avoid the ordeal the Adams experienced.
The microchip is under the skin. It is there for life. It is so valuable.
Adams says having Biggie home is something they'll never take for granted.
And it was a full circle moment. We understand how lucky we are.
And Adams tells me he made an appointment to take Biggie to be microchipped next week so that hopefully something like this won't happen again. We're told Hamilton County deputies are treating this as a stolen dog case and are investigating along with law enforcement officials in Florida. Live from Cincinnati Animal Care, Simone Jameson, Fox 19 Now.